Killer J put out an album called It Never Ends Right, which, like the title suggests, is about relationships and how no matter how well they start out, always seem to implode and end up sad. And part of me wants to applaud Jay for this album because he does a well enough job moving it along even though it's over a dozen songs about the same subject. The other part of me though wants to say this could have been an email. Not to get too corporate lingo about it, but I feel like it could have been more effectively condensed in a shorter form. You know, as opposed to 45 minutes about breakups, why not 30 or 25 minutes? I feel like the same point could have been made in a much shorter fashion. Having said that though, Jay does do a good job keeping me engaged with some clever lyrics. One of them being, if I could change the alphabet, I'd put U before I. Pretty good stuff there. Another one that caught my ear was, I ain't ask you for the moon, I just needed some space. So Jay does do a fabulous job with these clever lines sneaked in here and there. The highlight for me though is the song You All I Need. Very optimistic, amazingly catchy chorus. Awesome song. The only problem I got with it though is its spot in the track list. It's in the middle of the album, which I would prefer it be at the very end as an outro. It would leave listeners with a sense of a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, as they put down their headphones, they're left with some optimism after 45 minutes worth of downtrodden sadness. You know, think of Kanye West's album Yeezus. A lot of it is very dark, robotic vibes, but the outro track, Bound 2, is the total opposite. It gives listeners a different impression, something else to walk away with. I think Jay could have benefited from a similar approach. But those are my thoughts. Love to hear yours in the comments.